In the last 20 years, you've tasted wines from the likes of Framingham, Spy Valley, Mudhouse, Dry River, Kidnapper Cliffs or Te Awa. Chances are you could have tasted a little bit of Ant McKenzie's talent. As well as some serious skills, he's also the possessor of a creative brain that's not afraid to try new things.
Left with about 24 buds and a couple of replacement spurs. Oh yeah, sweet.
And lately, he's been working on something solo and super special.
Bit of a brisk morning for it, Ant.
Yeah, it's freezing, isn't it?
I know, I've still got the hands in the pockets. Far out, you've got a fair bit to do.
Yeah, there's about 5,000 vines here, but yeah, it should keep me going until next vintage.
I was going to say till lunchtime.
So we planted this vineyard in 2010, and yeah, the first wines were released last year. So where we are here is actually on the banks of the Karamu stream, which used to be the main channel of the Naruroro River. And so what this site is lovely sandy, silty soils, which is just perfect for Gewürztraminer. So
excellent.
So that's what we're here pruning now. So
And it's just Gewürztraminer growing here?
no, we have a few other things. We've got Muscat Petit Grands, which is the other famous Alsatian variety. We know about Pinot Gris, Riesling and Gewürz, but the fourth sort of leg to that stool is Muscat Petit Grands. So I've got some of that. And we've got a little bit of Chardonnay, and my Tonio Albarino is grown here as well. So
fantastic.
Yeah, so can't drink Gewürz all the time.
Well, well, you could. Are you just loving it?
It's hard not to be inspired, you know, in the shadow of Tomato Peak, where, you know, beside a river here, beautiful trees, the house is right there, so it's, yeah,
I
it's
hate
awesome.
you.
Ant makes 3 ranges of wine under his Ant McKenzie Wines name. The Spanish varieties are in the Tonio range. Theory and practice covers special fruit collected from all over the country, while Craft Farm covers the wines that he grows beside his home and around Hawke's Bay.
Right. Gewürztraminer under cork isn't something you see every day. Quite like these glasses, but I don't like my chances of swirling without it flopping over the edge.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the challenges of renovating, I guess. Yeah, all of our gear's in a container. So these are the hardcore glasses from the caravan.
They still make the wines smell fantastic, though.
They do, yeah. It's pretty good, isn't it? I like the apricots. I like the peach. I love the little bit of spice.
And there's a little bit of passion fruit in there, which I don't normally get in Gewürztraminer.
You know, for me, just the richness of Gewürz on the palate, I mean...
And there's a musky character to it, which I really like as well. And there's that ginger and musk, and it's got all the hallmarks like lychee and, you know, Turkish delight, but they're all just really nicely balanced. There's nothing kind of sticking out or elbowing its way ahead of the others.
Yeah, this is our first vintage of the Craft Farm Gewürztraminer, so really we weren't sure what we were going to get. And I must say we're pretty happy with what we've ended up with. So we looked to source as many different clonal selections of Gewürztraminer as possible.
So did you get them from like one nursery or a bunch of different places?
Quite a few of them were from budwood that I grafted up and harvested at Dry River. Oh. And then some of them were from sort of ends of lines, if you like.
So you literally have a fruit salad of Gewürztraminer in your vineyard?
Yeah, and they each contribute something different. You know, the idea with a single site wine is that it can't be reproduced by anybody else.
Can I ask you, why do more people not drink Gewürz?
I think I've just about met everybody that loves Gewürz in the whole country. I think it's great that it's a niche product. Those that love it absolutely love it. Those that care about it, grow it, make it and enjoy drinking it.
Cheers.
I'm Neil Kay from Alchemy Wines. Ant McKenzie is our winemaker and has been for the last 4 years. I do trust them a lot, actually. I mean, since, well, proof's in the pudding sometimes as well. I mean, since we've been working with Ant, all of our wines have medalled at every show we've entered. So it's, you know, he's always delivered.
Ant makes his wines at a local Havelock North winery, where alongside the usual tanks and barrels, he utilises some less common equipment to ferment his grape juice.
This thing is amazing. What is it?
It's called a tinaja, and it's a Spanish fermentation vessel. We've imported those from Spain to ferment our Albarino and as a point of difference and to give it different flavours. And yeah, we're excited.
So but you've never used them before. You
No.
just decided to bring them in
Absolutely.
and have a crack at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, wine tastes the way it tastes because of where it's grown, but also how you make it. So how it's fermented, the vessels that it's fermented in, you know, all contribute something to the flavour of the wine. I'm hoping it will introduce a sort of mineral nuance as well, an earthy nuance.
Now these babies are brand new, obviously.
Yep.
What are they?
These are called Fuder.
Fuder.
F-U-D-E-R. So they're around about 5 times bigger than a normal barrique.
And what's inside here?
This is Pinot Gris.
That nashi character, eh? Nashi and kind of powdery, like a cornflower. It's quite different. It's not your average Pinot Gris.
2/3 of the volume is actually in a stainless steel tank. So that's where the sort of fresher, fruity sort of characters come
Right,
from.
and then you'll blend in.
And then we'll blend
this.
these two.
I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
So if you're doing a Spanish wine range, what food would you pair with it? In Ant's case, if he wants perfect food matches, all he has to do is ask his neighbours.
All right.
Okay, so we've got the Rosado, we've got the Albarino,
I'm gonna have risotto.
we've got Tempranillo, we've got Moscatel, so we've got Rob's salamis, with the Hohepa cheeses, Village Press olive oil, Murray's fig products.
So why do you reckon Hawke's Bay is so good for these Spanish varieties?
Mediterranean climate that really suits themselves to making these wines.
Now tell me about Toño. I mean, where does that name come from?
I did a couple of vintages in Spain when I was a younger man, and the cellar hands over there called me Toño. So this is the sort of nickname or the shortened version of Antonio.
Su vino me hace sentir español.
Salud.
And that.
Muy bueno.
Muy bueno. All right, everyone. Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.